You look tired, son. Sit down, right here, by the fire. You've been walking long, haven't you? I can see it in the way your shoulders hang, like you're carrying something heavy and old. That's all right. You're safe here. Let the fire do what it's always done. Warm the bones and settle the soul. You don't need to say much tonight. Sometimes the right silence is better than all the wrong words. But if you'll let me, I'd like to tell you something. Something it took me a lifetime to learn. Life, it hurts more than anyone ever warned us, doesn't it? They talk about love, success, faith, glory, but no one prepares you for the ache of becoming a man. The disappointment, the doubt, the prayers that feel like whispers into the void. I know that ache well. I've buried it, fought it, screamed into it. But listen to me now. That ache is not your enemy. It is the invitation. Pain is a teacher most people ignore. But if you lean into it, if you stop trying to escape every discomfort, you'll find something rare. You'll find substance and depth and a spine forged in fire. It is good for me that I was afflicted, the psalmist wrote, that I might learn your statutes. Psalm 119, verse 71. Hardship. It doesn't mean God has forgotten you. It might mean he's finally shaping you. Look at that flame. Watch it for a while. Notice how it flickers, how it dances and fights the wind. The fire isn't still, but it holds its ground. That is what suffering does to a man when he doesn't run. It teaches him how to stand still in the storm. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. The fire does not remove the wood's nature. It reveals it. Suffering won't erase who you are. It will show you who you were always meant to be. But you have to stay. Don't flee the moment things get heavy. Don't try to numb it all with distractions. Lean into the flame. Let it hurt. Let it humble you. Let it hollow you out, so that God himself can fill what's left. Now, you want to know what makes a man. I'll tell you this. It's not money, not strength, not women or charm or power. It is the man who can suffer well, who can endure what others escape, who can hold the line when every part of him wants to run. It's the man who can look at the world and say, I'm not here for comfort, I am here for obedience. Christ didn't come to avoid suffering. he walked right into it and through it for us. If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. Matthew 16, verse 24. You want to be like him? Then you must bleed, not for attention, not for pity, but because the narrow road is soaked in fire and blood. And only men who walk through it come out whole on the other side. Now, it comes that I should tell you this, my story. There were days I thought God had turned his face from me. Prayers that hit the ceiling, nights where the silence roared. Failures that made me want to disappear. But every one of those moments, they made me still. They made me think. They made me strong in the way men are meant to be strong. Not flashy, not loud, but anchored. And in time, I saw that pain had done what pleasure never could. It taught me to fear less and love deeper. It stripped away pride. It drove me to my knees. And there I found peace. Not because the pain ended, but because I was no longer afraid of it. And now I leave you with this. You don't have to be perfect, son. You just have to be willing. Willing to stay in the fire. Willing to trust that what breaks you might also be what builds you. You have what it takes. Not because you feel strong, but because he is strong in your weakness. So, sit here a while longer. Let the fire work on you. And when you're ready, stand up. Take your burden and walk on. Not like a boy hiding from hardship, but like a man embracing what sucks. Because he knows this is how saints are made. Be watchful. Stand firm in the faith. Act like men. Be strong. 1 Corinthians 16, verse 13.